second here. The head coach is Dylan Bradford and is assisted by Albert Oldman. And now, the starting lineup for your Coso Coyotes. Second baseman, 40.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jimmy Beluccio back on the mic here, as always, with Michaeli Picosi for another Coso Coyotes baseball. Today, we got the 4-8 Yotes taking on the 3-11 Barstow. We're going to take you through the lineups and the pitching matchups. Michaeli?
All right, so for the lineup for the Barstow, we have Suzuki on the leading off with Bagri at second, Amora batting third, Sanchez fourth, Joshua Vaughn fifth, Tristan Wells sixth, Kyle Berchowitz seventh, Omar Lopez eighth, and Derek Hamill will bat ninth for them. And to show you our Coyotes, leading off for the Coyotes, we have London. London will be out in center today. Caden Trujillo will be out in left field with Christian Wilkes back in the lineup again today at first base. David Encarnacion at second. Andrew Bain in right field. Derry Stuycouture at shortstop. Amaya at DH. And Gabe Ducot batting with Hector at the bottom of the order.
Echeverria back on the mound for the Coyotes. Last time we saw these Yotes, They were firing on all cylinders. Scored a lot of runs. Pitching was great. Defense was better. We'll see if that can continue into this game today. And the first strike for Echeverria right up the middle.
Yep, Echeverria comes into this one 1-2 with a 7.82 ERA and 12 innings pitched. Freshman from Rio Rico, Arizona.
Big strike two ahead early. Echeverria, his keys are pretty simple. Throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, keep that pitch count down. You can see at times this season he has let up a big inning. And they usually start with walks. So control is really important for him. Throws upper 80s, 86 to 88 with his fastball. Has a slider, a curve, and a change. That inside pitch is one of his keys to success. Here comes the 0-2, and he goes inside on cue just a little bit too much. The Odis definitely have an opportunity here. I know we were talking pregame at Gailey. We'll see Barstow 3 games in a row. Here in this windy day from Ridgecrest, and a big strike 3 to start this one. There's that inside pitch again. 4 pitches gets his first strikeout.
Good start for Rafa. It's going to bring up Jeevan Bagri. Bagri's freshman from St. Roch Catholic High School.
That's first pitch swinging. Popped up. Ball territory of the official hit there. I would have liked to see Wilkes be a little more aggressive. Call off the catcher there. That was a long way to go. But Wilkes back in. Good to see him back and healthy. He's going to be starting at first today. Looks like they'll have Chase Scott on the bench. Give him a rest. First time in a while for him as well. Very gusty day. Wind going from left to right. Wonder if that'll create some problems for the fielders. Just overthrew that pitch. 1-1 count. 1 out here in the top of the first. First time we've seen the Odis in the white jerseys today. Beautiful pitch. Echeverria stays ahead, 1-2. We've seen a lot of good from Rafa this season. We'd love to see him get a win. That's going to be slow liner to shortstop. Bobbles it, throws across the diamond, and that is not in time. Beats it out. Little problems getting out of his glove. This thrower. That's going to be an infield single for the first hit of the game.
It's going to bring in Ezra Amora. Amora's a freshman from Southeast Career Tech. He's batting .313 coming into this one.
Echeverria out of the stretch, man on first. And a big swing and a miss for strike 1. So the Vikings come in giving up a lot of runs so far this season. They did have a crazy 24-14 win over Porterville. Imagine being at that game. A ton of runs. And followed back for strike 2. Long look over. Kicks and deals. And got him looking for another strikeout for Echeverria. There's that inside fastball. He'll go to it with 2 strikes. And he painted that one.
Here's Sanchez, Kevin Sanchez, freshman from Combine Academy. Sanchez is batting .241 coming into this one. Be DHing today.
Small lead at first. Doesn't look like he's going to do anything, and they're going to check on him anyway. comes Rafa out of the stretch. Goes back to the inside fastball.
Did he hit him?
And he might have hit him, and he did. That was a weird one. Maybe like hit his finger or his hand. There's some communication happening. Maybe it clipped part of the bat. Doesn't look like they're giving him the free pass. Just 1 second here, folks, as we figure this one out. Comes Coso manager Justice Scott, also wondering what's going on. And now they're going to give him the base. So I think that skimmed his fingers. A little bit of bad luck for Rafa. And all of a sudden, the Vikings have first and second, 2 outs.
It's going to bring up sophomore Josh Vaughn, Foothill High School. He's batting .234 this season.
First opportunity for the Vikings to score some runs and first pitch strike.
Vaughn has hit a home run this year.
That breaking ball's in the dirt for ball one. Viking dugout making a lot of noise. Here comes the 1-1. Outside corner for a strike 2. Beautiful pitch. Echeverria living on the corners. Here comes the lefty looking to strike out the side. That's driven to right, and it's going to be the third out of the inning. It's a good job by Echeverria, staying composed. 1 hit by pitch, 1 hit, no runs. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the first, we got London, Trujillo, Wilkes. London and Trujillo both hit bombs in the last game. Like to see them batting 1-2. Two hot bats. And first pitch clips the outside corner for strike one.
Bracklin Lale on the mound for Barstow today. Freshman from Manila High School. 1-1 record this year. Pitched 17 innings. Currently has an 11 ERA.
Skip that one in for ball one. And the Vikings pitching staff has struggled so far this season. Let's see if the Yotes can make them pay. Put some runs on the board. In there for a strike. Another outside corner called. Count at 2. Lemon gonna have to protect with 2 strikes. He's gonna pop that one to left. And it's gonna drop. The wind took it a little bit, and he's gonna leg it out for a stand-up double.
It is windy.
It's a good point from the people in the box. Better be running things out today, folks, because that wind is going to cause some problems. Looked like a routine fly ball, and the wind just took it left to right.
Here's Chewy. Batting .362. We saw him hit a 3-run home run the other day.
Trejo's had a great start to the season. I love his game. Brings some power, some speed. He plays hard. And he put the exclamation point on the win just the other day, and he rips one again. That one has a chance. It is off the wall. And that will score 1, and he's going to leg this for a triple.
Oh.
He is just lightning fast. And an easy snap triple. He's going to go home. We'll see how that's ruled. Probably a triple and an error. But heads up baseball, Trujillo again. Always seems like he's on the front foot.
So fast.
And 2-0. Early lead for the Yotes. That's going to be scored as a triple and an error. And here comes Wilkes jumping on the first pitch. It's going to be a long play for the third baseman. Throws it across and gets him in time by half a step. So didn't see exactly what happened on that triple. Looked like the cutoff man had some problems. And Trujillo heads up, takes the extra 90, and scores the second run here in the bottom of the first.
Number 44, David Encarnacion.
Here's Encarnacion, batting .371 on the year. Freshman. It's going to be a tough play.
Routine play for the shortstop. Throws over. Safe at first. Great hustle play. Looks like the shortstop didn't charge in on it. And the rare slide into first base. Not exactly how you teach it, but it works out this time. It's always a discussion amongst baseball players.
Andrew Bain.
Here's Bain,
I've
redshirt
always thought
sophomore.
just run it out, McKaylee. I think it slows you down diving personally, but hey, it worked.
Worked there. That wasn't necessary. Was he safe if he just runs it out still?
Probably. And I've seen a lot of guys get hurt sliding into first.
Yeah.
One of my favorite players of all time, Brian Roberts, second baseman for the Orioles, got a concussion doing that and was never the same. He was out for 2 years with a concussion. Ruined his career. Big lead at first. He's going to lay that down, and that is perfect. Look at the bunt. Another infield base hit for the Coyotes.
Nice.
An absolutely perfect bunt down the third base line, and just no chance for the pitcher. So a fast start.
Here's Couture, redshirt freshman from Calgary, batting .211 on the season. He's at shortstop today.
First pitch swinging. That's going to be a center. It might cause some problems in the wind, and he makes the catch, but we're going to tag up and take third. So we'll have runners on the corners. Nice job jumping on that pitch. At least he advanced the runners, or runner. Now we got first and third, 2 outs.
Here's
Chaotic
Amaya.
start. Can't look away. The Barstow jersey is giving us a little bit of like 1950s vibes with the gray hat, gray pants combo. Looking like the 1919 Black Sox out there. And he's going to take second. Nope. Fake steal there.
Oh.
Double steal is on. And he's safe
What
at
a
the plate.
play.
The double steal works. It was a fake
That was
steal at
it. It was
second
the fake.
to
Wow.
cause the throw. And they take home.
That was awesome.
And manager Justice Scott points up to the sky. That was all him. 3-0.
That was awesome.
That's ripped down the first base line. Diving play. That'll be the third out
What
of
a
the
play.
inning. But what a first inning for the Coyotes. 4 hits, 3 runs on 1 error. We're going to head to the top of the second. 3-0 Yotes. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. So chaotic first inning. Your Yotes have a 3-0 lead, and here comes Echeverria. Echeverria throwing a lot of first pitch strikes to start this one out, and that is great to see. Something he's been working on. And it's ripped into right for a base hit. So he jumped on that one. Nice inside-out swing.
Tristan Wells with that base hit there, right fielder. Freshman,
Rafa
Washington
just
High School.
caught a little too much of the plate there, McKaylee. He's really great when he works the corners.
He's going to bring up Kyle Berkowitz, catcher, sophomore from Shadow Mountain High School.
And here's the lefty. Throws another first pitch strike. Another swing and a miss. So the ball's missing some bats here early. Another good sign for the lefty stuff. He's all about command, though. If he commands the zone, he has success. And out of the stretch, and the deal in there for strike 2. So fooled him. Looked like he threw him the change. see this waste pitch. Smart pitch up 0-2. Didn't get him to chase. Not much of a lead at first. Lefty will check in and go to the plate. Threw him the curveball, and he fought it off out of play for a foul. So, up and away fastball to the curve. Might see him go back to this inside fastball, try to get the strikeout. He's going to check in over at first again, keep that runner close to 2 strikes. A long look, and the pitch upstairs for ball 2. Here comes the 2-2. Just missed high. You don't want to lose him here, up 0-2. Nice shot by the hitter. Fight back. Now we have a full count. No outs, man on first. It does take some pressure off the starting pitcher with 3 runs in the bottom of the inning. Runner's going to go at 3-2, and it's going to be ripped. And that's going to be trouble. So we'll have runners on the corners with no outs, back-to-back hits to start this top of the second. Runner was going since it was a 3-2 count, so it would take third easily.
Yeah, that was a nice at-bat from Berchowitz.
It was a very nice at-bat.
Worked the count, got the pitch he wanted.
We'd probably like to see a breaking ball there, 1-2, 2-2. Threw all fastballs.
It's going to bring up Omar Lopez, sophomore from Rancho High School. Lopez is playing second base today.
So now the infield's going to be in double play depth. Anything up the middle, you try for the double play, and you almost sacrifice the run with a 3-run lead. You trade the 2 outs. But we've seen Rafa in this situation plenty of times before, and he has gotten out of a few of them. So he's going to attack this hitter, try to get the strikeout or the pop out. It's outside for 1-1. You want to avoid the big inning. So this is an early big moment for the Vikings. And there's the pitch. I guess that was high. For 2-1. Gotta watch the runner at first. He doesn't look like he's going anywhere. That's right down the pipe for strike 2. Nice shot by Etch.
It's a big pitch here.
Yeah, it's early, but pretty high leverage situation. He threw the breaking ball. That was a really slow curve. Just fouled it off. I would like to see the mile per hour on that one. It's probably a low 70s. Which that could work. The nice 12-6 hook.
Just got to have that location.
And got him swinging. Challenged him with the fastball and got him. And that's a big out.
Huge out. Great pitch.
So now with 1 out and men on the corners, double play will end this inning.
It's going to bring up Derek Hommel, freshman from Kuna High School, playing center field today for the Vikings. Big spot for him here.
Be careful for that runner at first. Doesn't look like he's going. And nice curveball for strike 1.
Good to see Rafa getting ahead in these at-bats.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good. He's using all of his pitches. He's giving up some hits. all in all, looks good. He has 3 strikeouts already. A lot of swing and misses. And he's up 0-2 again. You can tell it's cold because that stung that hitter's hand. If you hit on the inside of the bat in the cold, it hurts. I feel for anyone batting without gloves today. There's the 0-2. And got him looking! Painted the corner for a strikeout. His 4th of the game already. Echeverria dealing. What a bitch. Completely froze him.
Going to bring Suzuki back up 0 for 1 today.
Top of the order. Back up. And first pitch swinging. Center fielder camping under, and that's the 3rd out of the inning, and a great job by Echeverria working out of a jam. 1st and 3rd, no out, gets out of it with no runs. 2 hits, no runs, no errors. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 2nd.
Here's Gabe Duco.
8-9-1 coming up for the Odies. Up 3-0.
Gabe's in at catcher again today. Batted 200 on the season.
So can't ask for much more of a better start. Echeverria got out of a jam. 1st and 3rd, no outs, with no runs. So that's a confidence booster. And he's got a 3-0 lead. These Odies trying to build some momentum as we enter the conference season. That's ripped to shortstop, and it eats him up, and that's going to be a base hit. We'll confirm how they rule it. I think that's going to be a base hit. That was a terrible hop, and yep, confirmed. 5th hit of the game for the Odies. Really tough play for the shortstop there.
Yeah.
Can't do much about that one. That short hop ate him up.
Number 12, Anthony Hector.
Here's Anthony Hector, redshirt sophomore from Miami, Florida. Playing 3rd base today. Batting .304 in the season so far.
Oop, and off the catcher's mitt, and the runner will advance to 2nd with ease. These Odies are seeing the pitcher really well. They're jumping on 1st and 2nd pitches, and they're hitting it hard. So a good sign for the Coyotes lineup today. Can't imagine pitching with this wind. Here's the righty. And outside for ball 2. Anybody locally is probably laughing at us because the wind is just there every day here, but we're not really used to it. It's different. Definitely never played baseball in this. Here's the 2-0. Way outside, ball 3. So this could be a green light scenario, Coach. I would consider it. He was taken all the way, and that's going to be strike 1. Pitcher doesn't step off at all. He just is hanging on that mound, ready to deliver. And that's going to be ball 4. So first and second, no outs. Coyotes looking to add to their lead.
Good job by Hector there. Back to the top of the order now, Brian London. We saw London homer last game. 1 for 1 this game so far.
The ump's had a good zone so far. He's been pretty on, which is nice to see. And London's had a great start to this year.
317.
Leads the team in homers. And it's going to be an easy play over at third. They got him. A slight bobble from the catcher, and he gets caught stealing at third.
A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, you can't blame the Odis. They've been great in the base path the last couple games, and I like them staying aggressive, but running into an out there with first, second, no outs does hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially because you probably could have bunted. And that one looked a little outside, but it's called a strike, and it's an 0-2 count. A little bit of a momentum killer there, running into that out. Big swing and a miss for strike 3. Just what the Vikings needed. Again, now on the base paths and then a strikeout, and just like that, there's 2 outs.
Number 34, Trujillo.
And here comes Red Hot Trujillo. Not the guy you want to face if you're Barstow. Just missed another home run by a few feet. He's going to go after the first pitch. Shortstop's going to be on that one. Go over to first and safe. Skips away from the first baseman. Trujillo was hustling down the line like always.
He always is. I was just going to say that.
It was going to be a close play regardless, but the first baseman couldn't make the play. And we'll see how that one's scored. And it's going to be scored a hit.
Number 30, Christian Wilkes.
And here comes Wilkes.
Wilkes is 0 for 1 today. Still looking to get back on track since he's been back from injury.
Yeah, we saw Wilkes jump out red hot this season. Did hurt his hamstring, so was out for a couple weeks. It's great to see him back and batting third today and starting at first base.
And he still leads the team in walks.
That is incredible. So he'll work the count. He'll take some pitches and wait for his pitch. See if we can open this thing up with a big swing here. He tried. Pitcher makes the play, flips it over to first for the third out. So 2 hits, no runs, no errors. We'll be right back, folks.
batting.
All right, here's Javon Baggery, 0 for 1 today.
He's going to show bunt. And that's going to be right in the outside corner for strike one. And he flipped over to first, and that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Number 4, Ezra Amore.
Pitch, and a breaking ball in there for a strike. So he continues to throw first pitch strikes. He's been pretty efficient at 38 pitches so far. Big swing and a miss for strike two. A lot of swing and misses. Freshman locked in so far. He's going to go right back after him, up 0-2. Good waist pitch, doesn't get him to go.
I was about to say, I know you liked that pitch.
Yeah. I like the eye level of the pitch. He's going outside corner with it, though. I would probably just go up. And got him swinging. Right back to the fastball on the outside corner, and got him. 4th K of the day. 5th K of the day. We'll have to see his season high. I believe he had 6 at one point, but we're only in the 3rd inning, and he's at 5. Impressive start from the freshman.
Season high is 6. His last 2, he had 4. Most importantly, he's had 4 walks in every one of his starts so far, Jimmy, and he has 0 walks right now. Big difference.
Looked like he fell off the mound there, overthrew that fastball. Out, 2 outs, and another strikeout. Echeverria ties his career high, and we're only in the 3rd inning. Still 3-0. Head to the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks.
Leadoff for the Coyotes, number 44, David Carvacion.
Bottom of the 3rd. 3-0. Yotes with the lead. See if we can add to it. They've had some chances. Another first pitch swinging. It's going to be a long run, and it's down for another base hit. That wind is causing some problems. Hats are flying all over the place. And a first pitch, base hit for the Yotes. 7th of the game, McKayla.
Second of the day for Encarnacion.
Love to see it.
Number 13, Andrew Bain.
It's going to bring up Andrew Bain. He's 1 for 1 today.
The wind is gusting, folks. And a check swing, dribbler, and he's going to flip it over to the first baseman for an easy out.
Advance the runner.
It does advance the runner, so it does its job.
Basically a bunt.
You know that's going to be frustrating for the hitter, though.
Yeah.
Didn't want that pitch. And here comes the shortstop, Couture.
Couture's 0 for 1 today.
Another running and scoring position for the Coyotes. Would love to add to this 3-0 lead. And he bends that breaking ball just outside for ball 1. Comes the big righty out of the stretch. Throws. That's going to skip away. And an easy third base for Encarnacion. Great secondary lead for Encarnacion. Didn't even have to think about it. Just trotted over to third. Now we have a guy 90 feet away with 1 out, 2-0 count. Got to expect a fastball. And if he gets it, hopefully he drives it to the outfield to score this run. And he swings through it. I think he threw him a change. He's going to go out of the windup with the guy in third. Interesting. And another dribbler that's going to get out of play for a fall. And 2-2 count.
I think that was an event entrance sign falling over.
2-2 count, 1 out, 3-0 lead. Here, bottom 3. And the pitch. Outside. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. It's going to be popped up. Right fielder under it, and they're going to tag. We might have a play at the plate. Goes to the cutoff, and nowhere close. He's just too fast. 4-0, your Yotes with the lead. A sac fly and a beautiful piece of hitting. Just drive that to the outfield and get the run in. Yotes playing some great baseball. Here's Amaya. First pitch swinging again. That's going to get.
Ooh,
that's fair. It drops in. Unbelievable. It would fall the whole way, but the wind kept it in and hit the line. A stand-up double on the first pitch.
Crazy. Wow.
And like we were saying earlier, it's going to be really important for these hitters to just run everything out, because you just don't know with the wind. I thought there was no chance that thing stayed fair. Unbelievable. Another runner in scoring position for the Coyotes. The 4-0 lead here, bottom 3.
That brings up Gabe Duco. He's 1 for 1 today.
And there goes the pitcher's hat again.
Duco had a single, and then he got thrown out at third.
The wind is blowing left to right. You look at that flag in center. There's the pitch. Fouled back. 1-1 count. So 8 hits for the Coyotes. With a lot of baseball to go. This could be a high-scoring one, Michaela.
It's good to see. We want to see this offense get hot and stay hot going into the rest of this series and start a conference play.
It's going to be a dribbler to the shortstop. Comes in on it, throws over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. But another 2 hits, 1 run. And the Yotes, 4-0 going into the top of the 4th. We'll be right back, folks.
3, Josh Vaughn.
Welcome back. 4-0 here in the top of the fourth.
Josh Vaughn up to bat for the Vikings.
5-6-7 coming up for Barstow. And he drops that breaking ball in for strike one.
Vaughn's 0 for 1 today.
It's upstairs and away for ball one. Echeverria, after 3 innings, no earned runs, no walks, and 6 Ks. So the freshman certainly having his best start so far. And we saw signs of it. He's looked really good at times.
Getting out of that jam early, I think, really helped his confidence. And he hasn't really looked back.
Just missed for ball 3. That was close. It's a 3-1 count. I want to avoid the walks. That's going to be popped up.
It's going to be a weird one.
It might be trouble with the wind. We'll see who takes charge, and it's going to drop in. And it'll be safe at second. And those plays are going to be tough all day long, ladies and gentlemen, because the wind is gusting, and it just falls in between 3 players.
Number 13, Tristan Wells.
Going to bring up Tristan Wells. 1 for 1 today for the Vikings.
Let's see if Echeverria can get out of this one. Man on second, no outs. Out of the stretch. And he delivers. A nice pitch for strike one, followed back.
I don't remember the last time he started not up 0-1, Jimmy.
Yeah, ton of first pitch strikes. And that was definitely part of the scouting report and part of the keys for today after talking to their pitching coach. It's what you just have to do as a starter. You have to throw first pitch strikes. You don't want to have to work backwards and work behind hitters and get into those fastball counts. And we've seen him grow as a pitcher so far this season. He's got a lot of poise for a freshman. He drops that curveball on the outside corner for strike 2. Another opportunity for a strikeout. Looking for his 7th. Nice job by the hitter to stay alive. Should we start putting up the K signs?
Soon.
At the top of the windows, we can get that going. I think that would be pretty cool. Here's the 1-2. And got him! Absolutely filthy from Echeverria. And his 7th K of the day. Looked like maybe a 2-seam, maybe a cutter on the inside corner. Just nasty. Good luck hitting it. And he is just ready to go and ready to fire. Strike 1 again.
Berkowitz up here, 1 for 1 today.
Sometimes pitchers just get in these zones.
57 pitches, 7 strikeouts, no walks.
You know, the pitch count will rise a little bit with all the strikeouts, but, I mean, we'll take it. That's going to be outside for a ball. Just love how quick he works. Takes a little bit of a pause here. One of the first times he's done that. Just keep mowing him down. Here's the pitch. Missed inside and low for ball 2. Yeah, you said it, 57 pitches, so a little bit above what you're looking for, that 15 pitch an inning mark. But he has a ton of strikeouts, so that will happen.
And I'm just really happy to see him now putting base runners on with walks. Ooh.
Oh, tough play by the catcher. He made the stop, but it got caught up under him, and he couldn't find it. So the base runner will take third with ease. And it's a 3-1 count.
Yeah, as I say that, now we have a 3-1 count, Jimmy. So.
Okay, he's fought back many times before. Yeah, no walks is very important for him. He's averaging around 3 or 4 a game.
4 a game right now.
Yep. He has 1 hit Batman so far. Here's 3-1. And just missed, and he's going to walk him. So his first walk of the game, the good old commentator jinx by McKaylee.
Okay, though. He sets up the double play.
It happens. And it does set up the double play. Yeah, so 3-1 there. You don't want to, get too much to the plate and give up a possible home run or something like that on a 3-1 count. So you'll give him first base since it was open and hope you get a ground ball to the middle of the infield and turn the double play. It's upstairs. A little bit of a cross up there, it looked like. It's a hit out of the catcher's mitt. Infield will be in double play depth. They can turn them. And he's going to try the steal. It's going to skip away, and that will be a run. They could get him at second in the back pick. They don't. And the first run of the game crosses for the Vikings. A little bit of a risky throw with a guy on third going down to second with only 1 out.
He advances to third as well. The runner
advances to third. Not exactly why. I don't exactly know why. Maybe defensive interference. And manager Justice Scott is also asking. He's not sure either. Sorry for the delay, folks. We're not quite sure what happened there and why he got to advance an extra 90. It had to have been he was in the base path. The fielder was in the base path, maybe, and he was blocking off the slide. I know that's been an emphasis in baseball lately.
The slide back there?
But
back to second?
I don't know. But either way, 4-1 game now. Still 1 out, man on third. So Echeverria looking to get out of it. And popped up.
That's needed.
Just what we needed. Wilkes is on it. The wind's taking it. It's going to drop. And that is very unfortunate. So it would have been a pop out on a normal day. The wind is just swirling that ball around, and it drops in right in front of the first baseman.
Wow.
And that will go in as a hit. Since no one touched it.
That's two plays this inning. That would have been outs for Rafa.
Yeah, really unlucky for Echeverria. We've seen this at times from the Yotes. Would love a ground ball, would love a double play. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. As soon as you see that ball,
it's moving.
Get in the air. Just look out because you just don't know what's going to happen, which makes this game really interesting. And that's upstairs for a ball. 1-1. Okay, so we were correct. We just got confirmation that the runner did advance because of interference. The fielder was in the baseline when he was sliding. That is a new emphasis in baseball nowadays to avoid injuries. So he'll get the extra 90 feet. And another strikeout for Echeverria. A great breaking ball, up 1-2, and his 8th of the game.
He's just having an unreal start so far. They're really, I don't think there'd be a run on the board if it weren't for the win, Jimmy.
Yeah, but it does help both teams, and we've seen some balls land for us as well because of it. So
definitely.
Just something we're gonna have to live with today. And for some of these players, I'm sure they're used to it playing at Ridgecrest. Ooh, and that's fouled off his foot. That's gonna sting.
That hurts.
With the cold air today, that's gonna hurt. He's gonna need a second. Another first pitch strike by Etch.
He's supposed to just get back in the batter's box after that.
And back to that play, I know it was a strange one. I think they gave him the extra base, and I could be wrong, when he was sliding back into second. If it was first to second, I don't think he gets the extra 90, but since he was already past the base, and if they're calling interference when he was technically on his way to third, then
Unless they're saying that they interfered with him going to third, like he was trying to get up, and then, you know what I'm saying? That could be it too.
the runner was going and fouled off. And anybody listening right now, I'm not just arguing with myself, I'm just debating with some people in the box here. And we're just trying to figure it out for you. But 0-2 count, 2 outs, 4-1 here in the top of the fourth. Been an entertaining game so far. The wind has definitely been a factor.
A waste pitch here, Jimmy.
Here comes the 0-2. And got him for his 9th strikeout of the game, and he fist bumps off the mound. Echeverria, the freshman, dealing. 1 run does score. 4-1, we're headed to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. 4-1, your Yotes with the lead. Bottom 4.
Hector up to bat here.
9-1-2 for the Yotes. Slow change. Clips the corner for strike 1. A freshman, Echeverria, putting up a career day with 9 Ks already. And a lot of baseball to go. And we've seen him go up to 90 pitches, so got to imagine he's going to be good for at least a few more innings. That's That's outside for another ball. Clouds are starting to roll in a little bit here. Another ball in the dirt for ball 3. Nobody going up in either bullpen.
Lyle's sitting about 45 pitches right now.
He's been pretty efficient, but that's just because the Yotes have been jumping on a lot of first pitches. And that was a borderline pitch called for a strike. He thought he had ball 4. Looked like it might have clipped the corner. And here's a 3-2 count. And that's outside and low for ball 4. The second walk of the game. He's got 1 K, 4 earned. He has given up 8 hits.
Brian London.
Right, here's London. Hector's been walked twice today, so he's got both of the walks.
So doing his job as the 9-hole hitter.
Yep, getting on base. London's 1 for 2 today.
Love to see the 9-hole hitter getting on base, flipping it around. He's going to try to steal second. Play is going to be in time, and he's out.
Great throw.
Great throw by the catcher. He had a pretty good jump, too, but no chance at second. That's going to be the second out the Yotes have run into. But still, I think we like the aggression on the base paths.
Yeah.
We saw it pay off for them last game, and we saw it pay off for them at times today, even. That is the second out we've run into, so, you know, want to settle that down a little bit. And we're up 2-0 again at the plate. Nice pitch there to hit the outside corner. So 2-1 count. 1 out. Pulled that thing. That was well inside. I don't know how he got to that. Here's the 2-2. You don't want to see the Yotes bats quiet down. Want to keep building that lead for Echeverria. Help out your pitcher. And that is way outside for ball 3. So full count. And the pitch. Got him looking. That outside corner. Gets him again. London didn't agree. It was close, but with 2 strikes, I think you got to swing at that.
Yeah.
He has been calling it. We do have a replay here in the booth we're going to take a look at right now, and it looked like it was outside. 2 outs.
Brings up Truey.
And
2
here
for 2
comes
today.
Trujillo. He's 2 for 2 again. He has just been red hot.
He's got an RBI as well.
We saw him early in the season batting in the 9-hole. Now he's all the way up to 2. He's just been hitting, getting on base, stealing bases. Great start to the season for Trujillo. A big cut. Just missed it for strike 2. The wind is really picking up now. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Sawed it off, and another base hit. All he does is hit. And look at him out of the box, just flying to first. I love his game, truly. Another base hit for Trujillo. He just plays at 110% at all times.
Here's Wilkes, 0 for 2 today. Still looking for his first hit since coming back from injury. He was 0 for 2 the other day before being pinch hit for.
Another 2-out hit for the Yotes. Looked like he fell off the mound there. And that's going to be ball 1, and there goes his hat again. Any guys with the flow
Before you
have
know
been
it.
using their hats.
Before you know it, those hats could be in the outfield. You got to grab them quick.
They have a designated person just looking out for the hats. Here comes the 1-0. He's starting to really hit that outside corner. Nice pitch. he's starting to settle in a little bit after having some problems early. He has given up 4 earned. A big cut by Wilkes. Just missed it. He wanted that pitch. I know they don't want to run into another out, but maybe you consider Trejo stealing here with 2 strikes, 2 outs. The harder the order up, even if he gets thrown out. Yep, there he goes.
Got it.
And in there.
Yep.
Whoa! My goodness. A late out call. I thought he was safe by a lot. We will replay that. That did not look right.
Wow.
So another out on the base pass for the Yotes. Still 4-1. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Top of the 5th, 4-1. Your Yotes still with the lead. Echeverria having a career day for the freshman with 9 Ks, only 1 earned.
72 pitches, Jimmy.
So hopefully 2 more innings out of him. Maybe less.
Baggery up to the plate here for the Vikings. 0 for 2 today.
You want to see him get at least through 5, so he's in line for the win. Great pitch. Looked like that was his slider. 0-2 again.
I want to see.
This is the best he's looked.
I want to see him with double-digit strikeouts.
That would be pretty awesome. And here we go. Good waist pitch. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Nice high fastball. Doesn't get the swing. Let's go back to the slider. And he does. And it's going to be up the middle. Couture flips it over to first for an out. A good play by Couture. Not the easiest play for a middle infielder, but he made it look easy. First out of the inning.
Here's Ezra Amora. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts this game.
Echeverria is not going to blink. He's going to throw, and another strike. I would love the percentage. I mean, it's got to be insanely high for first pitch strikes.
Yeah.
Maybe every hitter.
We saw flashes of that against Antelope Valley.
Mm-hmm. And that pitch has been working today. I know he threw for a ball there, but a lot of movement. Pretty sure that's a slider. Here's a 1-1. Great changeup. Strike 2. See, all 4 of his pitches are working today. That's why you've seen so many swing and misses. Let's see if you get another here. 1-2 count. Just left that outside for a ball. Looking for his 10th K. I wonder what his career high was in high school. Here's the pitch. Just upstairs. Look like he fell off the mound a little bit again. He's going to wisely step off, take his time. You don't see much. You don't see him do that much, but
Big pitch.
payoff pitch. Got him looking on the inside corner. Goes back to the well. The inside fastball freezes the hitter at his 10th strikeout of the ball game. In the top of the 5th. Unbelievable.
Here's Kevin Sanchez, 0 for 1 with the strikeout.
You are seeing a gem here in the 3C2A from the freshman Echeverria. He just paints that inside fastball. And more importantly, 2 quick outs. Those pitch counts staying low. And that's inside. Going to brush him off a little bit. The first time he's fallen behind in quite some time, so 2-0. Big swing and a miss.
Up at 85 pitches.
And another. 2-2 count. Looking to get out of this. I would love to see him go 6, McKaylee, so he can get that quality start as well.
Yeah.
Quality start is 6 innings, 3 runs and under.
They're going to talk about
He'd
it.
be in line for the win after getting this out.
Quick mound visit.
Interesting time for a visit. I think they were crossed up there based on the catcher not catching that last one. So confirmation of the sign. Here's the 2-2. Go back to the inside fastball, but it was just a little too inside and low for ball 3. Here comes the rain a little bit. Seeing some drops on the windows. And got him again. Unbelievable job. 11 strikeouts for Echeverria. Absolutely mowing him down. 4-1. Yotes with the lead. Heading to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Bottom of the 5th, 4-1. 3-4-5 coming up for the Yotes.
Gonna bring Wilkes back up after Chewy got thrown out last at bat.
Here's the 1-0 inside, ball 2.
First appearance up in the booth. Richard Friesen. Was the umpire telling you about a change? Yeah. For them or us?
Here's the 2-0. Just missed. It's the 3-0 count. See if they give him a green light. I doubt it. And they don't, and they're going to walk him. So 4 pitches, 4 balls, and a leadoff guy on for the Yotes.
Now batting, number 44, David Encarnacion.
Encarnacion back up, 2 for 2 today. That was Wilkes' 8th walk of the season.
Would love to build this lead up for Echeverria. Throwing a gem today with 11 Ks. Looks like the Viking bullpen's starting to loosen up a little bit. Not much movement still. And upstairs, so 6 straight balls to start this 5th. Would love some insurance runs. Wilkes, big lead at first. It's going to be in there for a strike.
The way the shortstop's moving, he looks like he's freezing out there.
It is a
That or
cold
he's
one.
getting ready, one or the other.
And it's a chopper right to him.
Oh,
It's going to
he
be an
was
easy
ready.
double play ball. He's going to step on second, throw over to first in time for a double play.
He was indeed ready.
Bat's going a little cold.
Now batting, number 13, Andrew Bay.
It's a nice shot from Lale, settling in. Looks like it could have been an early start for him, but he settled in nicely, and he's kept the game here at 4-1. More first pitch swinging by the Yotes. Game plan had to have been to be aggressive today. Base paths and in the hitter's box. And all in
Bain
all,
up to bat here.
I would say it's paid off for the most part with 9 hits. Here comes the 1-1. It's going to be outside for ball 2. Here comes the righty out of the windup. And the pitch. In there on the outside corners. To even the count at 2. So 4-1, bottom of the 5th. 2-2 count, 2 outs, no one on. And the pitch just missed. We've seen that called a few times today. But he laid off. I think that was a little outside. We got a full count coming. Here's the payoff pitch. And fouled off. Nice job staying alive. Uh, 2-2 after watching it back was about 2 inches outside for a ball. So correctly called, and that's way outside for a ball and another walk. Another 2-out base runner for the Yotes. They've run into some outs in this situation so far today. Let's see what they do here.
It's going to be the 4th walk of the game for Lale. Here's Couture, 0 for 1 today.
And a breaking ball breaks in for a strike.
Looks like the sun came out a little bit.
The sun is poking through the clouds a little bit. Hopefully we'll warm up some of these players. Ripped down the line, but foul. He's got to protect here with 2 strikes. So 2 count, 2 outs. Let's see if Bain is on the move. I doubt it. He is. And that's going to be ripped into the gap. Left fielder's got a long way to go. It's going to get down for an extra base hit. He's going to send him. And an easy run scores the 5th of the game for the Yotes, 5-1. So a 2-out rally.
Nice RBI double for Couture there.
And another insurance run for Echeverria. You love to see it with a 4-run lead.
Here's Jorge Amaya. 1 for 2 today. Amaya's batting in the DH spot today.
Swing and a miss for strike one. So at 2 strikes, 2 outs, the hit and run was on, and he crushed it to the warning track. And that runner scores easily because of it. We always say it, a 4-run lead is a lot better than a 3-run lead. No, it sounds silly, but the odds just go up so much if you get that 4-run lead in baseball. But a long way to go. See if they can tack on another. Man on second, 2 outs now. That's outside for a ball. 10 hits here for the Yotes. Fouled back. Look out. It's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. Easy play over to first for the 3rd out, but the Yotes add another with a 2-out rally. 5-1 going into the 6th. We'll be right back, folks. Well, come back. Go ahead, McKaylee.
Josh Vaughn up to bat here for the Vikings. 1 for 2. Echeverria still on the mound, sitting at 88 pitches. Lost his hat there.
It is getting bad out. The wind is really starting to whip around. It's getting colder. People in California aren't used to this cold weather to them. I know in Rhode Island right now it's probably 10 degrees, so this isn't really cold for us, but hey. It's going to clip the outside corner for strike one. It does feel like 45, so I will say that is a little chilly. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, even for Californians, if that's the correct word. I don't know. I do have Gianna Alcaraz-Carter with me, one of our middles, and she is in shorts right now because she grew up in Washington. So, she's just built different, I guess.
Can confirm she is built different.
Here comes the 2-2, looking for his 12th K of the game. Just missed inside and low.
Looks like he's getting a little bit tired now.
I just really think the wind is just affecting everybody. It's really swirling now. Ripped down the line, and
Foul.
that is a fair ball.
Fair ball. Okay.
It looked like the ump was calling foul originally and then changed his mind, which you don't love to see. It was close, though. I truly don't know.
I'm not sure.
We're going to have a replay up here in the booth, and we'll let you know what we think. But either way, it's going to be a stand-up double. I really want to see Echeverria get out of this inning so he can be in line for a win because he's earned it, and the Coyote bullpen is starting to loosen up a little.
It looks like it was fair.
Yeah, it looks like it went over the base, and that was a fair ball indeed. A leadoff double, and they're going to show bunt, and he pulled it back, and that's going to be strike one. Interesting that they show bunt, maybe try to manufacture a run here, get this game back to 3. The way Echeverria has been pitching, can't really blame them. Another breaking ball, just left it upstairs and outside, just missed. Here comes the 1-1. And that's 2-1 count. So you did say it. It looks like he's losing a little zip on that fastball. He is at over 90 pitches now, so, I mean, it is about that time. It would be really tough for him not to get this win, though.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a fly ball into left with the wind. You never know. Looks like he's under it, and it drops. It falls over his head, and the wind took it. That's going to be a run and a stand-up triple. And just like that, the Vikings get some momentum, and they're right back in it. 5-2. Coyotes still with the lead.
Tough play for Truey in the outfield. It's a tough day for anyone in the outfield. With the wind
You almost have to guess the ball path because of the wind, and I can't imagine playing it. So a tough break, and that will be the day for Echeverria. You got to feel for him. I would have loved to see him be in line for the win, but either way, an excellent job by Echeverria today. He is in line for the win. It's the top of the 6th. I apologize, folks. He is in line for the win. He won't get the quality start, but he did his job. We will wait for the final line because we do have a guy on third, which he will be in charge of. Comes our first pitching change. Chase Cummings coming in the game. This game's flying by. I thought it was still the 5th. Here, see Chase Cummings come in and throw submarine. We're going to take about 45 seconds. We're going to be right back, folks. Welcome back here in the top of the 6th. Man on third, no outs. One runner has scored, and we have a new pitcher, Chase Cummings. And a lot different than Echeverria. You're going to see a righty throw summer rain.
Chase is a sophomore from Santa Maria, California. He's made 3 appearances this year and pitched a total of 2 innings.
It's going to be a chopper. First baseman's going to go over the pitcher covering, and he got him. The run will score. The hitter thought he came off the base. It was close. I think he stayed on, and that's going to be a big first out. But the run does score to make this thing 5-3. And after rewatching that, did look like he came off the base. So kind of got away with that one,
Yeah,
McKaylee.
it looked like we got away with that one. In real time, I thought he was safe as well.
It's a good first out for Cummings. This must be insanely difficult for the hitters after seeing Echeverria thrown from the left side, and then you have a Submariner thrown from the right side. Completely different angle, completely different look at it.
Omar Lopez up to bat here for the Vikings. He's 1 for 2 today.
A 1-1 count, 1 out. A very strange, windy baseball game so far. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Nice pick by Carcione over to first and an easy out. So good backhand stab by the second baseman. He throws it over in time to Wilkes.
Encarnacion made that look a lot easier than I feel like it is.
Yeah, it's a tough play, but definitely a play you should make as a college second baseman. And he did with ease. Try to bend that thing back on the inside corner, but it was still inside.
Up the bat here for the Vikings, we have Jackson Francisco, sophomore from Riverside Poly High School. Came in as a defensive substitution in last inning.
Whipped that thing for a ball.
Going to be batting 9th, and he's going to be out in center.
So first change for the Vikings today. And what's interesting, still don't see anybody up in the bullpen. Oh, I do. I'm sorry. He's behind a pole. So they do have somebody loosening up in the bullpen. And a big swing and a miss. Hitters count 2-0. He was trying to send that thing to the moon. And a rare number 0 in baseball. You don't see that. We're actually not allowed to do that in volleyball.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Carly Kramer, our other middle, requested it, but wasn't able to do it, unfortunately.
That's a surprise.
I like number 0. I think it's cool.
I like the 0-0.
That's
You
a little
like
too
the
much
0-0?
for me.
I like
personally.
the 0-0.
That screams bench player to me. I don't know. 2 outs. Just joking for any of the 0-0s out there.
Yeah,
Just
I was
joking.
going to
Just
say,
trying to keep
you're
it light.
definitely offending some people out there. I was not a 0-0.
We have fun up here in the booth, folks. 2-2 count, 2 outs, 5-3 game. Wow, slow curveball in there. Third baseman over to Wilkes, and it skips away. The short hop got him, couldn't make the pick. He's going to try 3. We're going to have a chance at it. The throw back over to third, and not in time.
Hits the runner.
It hit the runner. He was already on the base. Now, this is not what you want to do if you're Coso. You don't want to give them extra outs, and that's going to be an error. Probably on the first baseman, Wilkes, I believe. Nope, it's going to be on the third baseman. I stand corrected.
Anthony Hector.
And that's going to be Hector. Anthony Hector.
Suzuki up to bat here. He's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts.
Yep, 2-base error. Just got confirmation. It's always a tough one for the third baseman. It's a tough throw. He did skip it in there. Usually you want your first baseman making that play, but I understand why that error is on him because he did throw it into the dirt. And that's going to be a final line on Echeverria. 5 innings, 3 earned, 11 Ks, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch. So definitely his best start of the year. Let's see if the Yodis can close this thing out and give him a win. Great job by the freshman today. Dealing with the elements, threw a ton of strikes, and it got a ton of swing and misses. Cummings going to fall behind 3-0. Big run looming over at third. 90 feet away from making this a one-score game. And he hit him. And the Vikings dugout is going ballistic. They have the momentum.
Trying to bring up Baggery.
Men on the corner, 2 outs now. Last time the Vikings were in this situation, they did run here. You don't want to throw it into center and give them this run. So you have to be careful.
Baggery's 0 for 3 today.
And he's pretty slow to the plate, being a submariner. It's going to be interesting to see if they try to force the throw and score this run. The high-pressure moments for Chase Cummings. Here comes the 0-1. That's ripped to left. He's got a good jump on it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. You never know what's in the air with all this wind, but that was a liner and easily caught. 2 runs for the Vikings, but Yodi's still up 5-3, heading to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 6th, 5-3 Yodi's lead. And we got our first pitching change for the Vikings.
Jose Vargas comes in for the Vikings, a freshman from DSST Conservatory Green. He is 0-1 on the season with 8 innings pitched and a 15 ERA. So
looks like that breaking ball just slipped out of his hand and went to the backstop. That'll happen time and time again.
Wasn't sure if the wind took that one.
It's looking like you pitching, McKaylee. He fires that fastball in there. Let's watch him in the warm-ups. Looks like he's a hard-throwing righty. He's got some zip on his fastball. And we got a 1-1 count. Yotes really need some insurance runs, though, you would think. This game is tightening up a little bit. And upstairs for a ball. Looks like your boy Cortez with the hesitation there. Look at that. And pull that one outside for a ball.
Nestor?
Yeah. Nestor with the pause in his windup. He's got a little bit of a pause. Maybe it's Attell, he's throwing the breaking ball. And lost his hat and lost the hitter
And it's going in the outfield.
for ball 4.
First baseman's got it.
Now that is number 12, Anthony Hector.
He's pitching with, what do they call those? The shiesty?
The ski mask.
Interesting. The Hamburglar, not that.
Ooh.
And there's a bunt attempt that's going to roll foul. Smart by the catcher jumping on that because that was going to be problems. He was going to be safe by a mile, too. I like the idea. Try to manufacture a run, get some insurance back.
Hector's been walked twice today by the Vikings in 2 at-bats.
Nice day at the plate from the 9-hitter. Trying to flip this lineup around. London on deck. Man on first, no outs. That's outside for a ball. Here comes the 1-1. It's going to be popped up and foul and not going to get there. A long run for the third baseman. And it's massive foul territory. Here comes the 1-2. Vargas starting to settle in a little bit. Out of the stretch. That's ripped into center. Center fielder got a good jump on it, though, and makes the easy catch for the first out of the inning. Well, here comes the top of the order for the Yotes. Looking to add on some runs.
Number 1, Ryan London.
There's London, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts today.
Big swing and a miss from London. He's got a really nice swing. He's got some pop in that bat. Would love to see him get a hold of one. Or right on left. And that's on the outside for ball 1. The Yotes have to take advantage of having guys on. There's that breaking ball again. Looks like he's having problems with his grip. And he's been leaving it high. 2-1. There's another ball, 3-1 count. So hitters count. See if he throws him a fastball and see if London can make him pay. This feels like a big moment in this one.
It's definitely a big moment with Trujillo and Wilkes up to bat next to.
And great piece of hitting. Another base hit. He threw him. It looked like an outside change. He just took it right to left. It was beautiful done by the lefty.
David Trujillo.
There's Trujillo.
Just threw his hands out there, poked that thing into left field. Great job by London. Keep this inning going. First and second, 1 out. And the Yotes have something cooking.
Here's Truey. Truey's 3 for 3 with an RBI already.
And here's our guy, Trujillo. Interesting decision throwing that breaking ball first pitch there. I don't know. Doesn't seem like he has any command over it.
Not complaining.
His fastball looks like it has some juice on it, so I'd probably go back to the fastball, but hey.
And true, he's
We
going
will
to jump
take
on
it.
it.
And here we go. 2-0 count to Trujillo. Not the guy you want to face if you're the Vikings. He is red hot. Let's see if we can open this game up with a 3-run bomb. 3-0 count. So now, do you give him the green light? He's a dead red hitter. I would consider it. And they don't, and it's a good eye, and it will load the bases. Here comes Wilkes with bases juiced, 1 out. You just want to avoid the ground ball.
Now batting, number 30, Christian Wilkes.
One swing away from opening this game up. Vargas out of the windup. Ball 1. Infield, the corners are playing in a little bit. They might try to go home if it's softly hit, but they'll try to turn 2 up the middle. That was a good breaking ball in for a strike. I think that might have been his first breaking ball that got over. Big moment for Coso. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th. Wilkes rips it, but falling out of play. And just like that, he's down 1-2, so has to protect here. Even a sac fly would do the job. Here comes Vargas with the pitch. And got him looking on the outside corner. It's a great pitch by Vargas. He painted the fastball. And that's a monstrous second out of the inning.
It's going to bring up Encarnacion.
Now batting, number 44, David Encarnacion.
Encarnacion's 2 for 3 this game. Big spot here, bases loaded.
And here's the pitch. He's throwing that first pitch breaking ball, misses again. Almost broke inside and hit him. And 1-0 count. Threw it again. Left it upstairs and away. 2-0. So, got to expect the fastball here. And if he gets it and it hits too much of the plate, we'll have to see it just rip it up the middle and score 2 runs. He did throw the fastball and he did throw it for a strike. So 2-1 count. Looked like a decent pitch to hit. High pressure moments in this one. And the pitch. And that breaking ball was nice. Does clip the outside corner. And just like that, 2-2 count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th. With a 2-run lead. So massive pitch here. And the pitch, and it just fights it off and gets a piece of that one to stay alive. A really hard swing. Just choke up, don't overswing, put it in play. And we'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. And fights it off again. So nice job staying alive. The more pitches you see, the better off you usually are. Nice job by the one they call Cheese. He'll take a timeout. He'll step back in the box. If you see the breaking ball, do you expect it to even be a strike? He's only throwing it a couple times for a strike. Goes back to the fastball.
That's gotta be hard.
And that's going to be right at the left fielder for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Yodis will leave him loaded. We're going to head to the top of the 7th. 5-3. Your Yodis with the lead. We'll be right back, folks.
for Ezra Avon.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the 7th. We got a good one today. 5-3 game. Both teams into their bullpens. And Chase going to start him off with the first pitch strike.
Ezra Amora up to bat here for the Vikings. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts in this one so far, so not his day. Comes up in a pretty big spot to start the inning.
And he hit him. That's the struggle of the submarine arm angle. Sometimes it just doesn't come back as much as you need it to. That's a second hit by pitch. And it looks like the Coyotes bullpen is up and going. So we might have a pitching change soon.
Kevin Sanchez up to the plate, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
You can feel the pressure starting to mount in this one.
Yeah.
The Coyotes will see this team 2 games in a row after this one. So 3-game series against the Vikings. And inside again for ball 2. Decent lead over at first. And a great pitch in the outside corner for a strike. Coyotes would love to see a double play ball. Some Mariners are ground ball pitchers, so they'll induce those a lot. And that's a great pitch in the inside corner for strike 2. Lead's getting a little larger at first. And that is ripped into left. That might get down, and it does. Bounces all the way to the wall. They're going to send him to the cutoff man. It goes. We're going to have a play at the plate. It's going to bounce in and not be in time. A stand-up double and an RBI. And we have a 1-run ball game here in Ridgecrest. Barstow has clawed their way back into this one. And the tying run sits on second with no outs. Just left that one right up the middle.
That was a pinch hitter as well, Jimmy. That was Trenton Taylor, freshman, come in to hit there for Sanchez.
So nice job by the skip. Calling in that pinch hitter. And a big moment.
Yeah, now we have Josh Vaughn, who's 2 for 3. He's got a runner at second base.
And they're going to bunt. It's a chopper right back to the pitcher and a big first out. So exactly where you didn't want to bunt there. Up either line probably advances that runner, especially if you pull it up the first base line. But it went right back to the pitcher, and that's what you wanted. So a little bit of a break for the Coyotes to hold that runner at second.
Here's Tristan Wells, 2 for 3 with an RBI and a strikeout. Feels like it's been the hot part of the order for the Vikings today.
Fouled back for strike 1. Five to 4. Coyotes still hanging on to this lead. But a man on second, 1 out. The go-ahead run at the plate. And he hit him again.
Here comes
Justice Scott for the change. So his third hits batsman. We will have a double play op when we come back. We're going to take a couple minutes here with the pitching change. Don't want to miss it. We'll be back.
pitching change for the Yotes. Corey Kent is going to be pitching for the Yotes, a freshman from Ridgecrest, California. Comes into this one 5 innings pitched, and he currently has a 10 ERA, but he had a couple solid appearances to start the year. And a bunt. And everybody's safe, bases loaded, not great. Omar Lopez up to bat here for the Vikings. 1 for 3 with a strikeout. There's a strike. It's going to be fouled off by Lopez. 1-2 count now. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off again. It's going to be outside for a ball. 2-2 count, bases loaded. The pitch. It's going to be low for ball 3.
Just missed it. Looking for that put-out pitch. Payoff pitch, bases loaded, 1 out, big moment. He walked him in. And just like that, this game is tied. With still bases loaded, 1 out.
Here's Jackson Francisco. He's 0 for 1 today.
Got a feel for Echeverria.
Yeah. 11 strikeouts.
Had a career outing. Bullpen let him down. Just like that, tie game.
Here are the Coyotes' offense as well. 11 hits and only 5 runs. Not great. Especially last inning, having the bases loaded.
And I believe they had 6 after 2, so. The Coyotes need to find a way to steal some momentum back. A double play would do that. Force out at every base, 1 out. And that is going to be a high pop-up. This is going to be a tough play with the wind. And he makes the grab, and they're going to tag.
Here's the throw home.
Not in time. Good job by the pitcher backing that one up. But the Vikings have taken the lead for the first time today.
All right, good job by Truey to limit the damage there. That was a tougher play than it looked like. I feel like we've seen that ball drop like 4 times today. So.
Yeah, players have made the adjustment. Looks like they're getting a better read on it with the wind. Has slowed down a little bit as well.
It's going to bring up Suzuki. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Back to the top of the order for the Vikings.
So it looks like Kent's been missing down a little bit since coming in. And again, so misses low and inside, 2-0. Gonna show bunt, pulls it back, and it's a strike. It's probably a fake bunt. He's trying to force another ball. You never know, they could bunt for a hit, or at least try to. Third baseman's playing back. And they're going to swing away, and strike two. Good pitch there. Much better location for Corey Kent.
Big pitch here.
Massive pitch. Want to limit the damage, even though they have 3 already. Just stays alive.
Foul tip there.
Yep. Foul tip. It is strike 3 if you foul tip it into the catcher's mitt. It's also a harder play than it looks for catchers.
So that just, sometimes just happens by coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, it always happens by accident almost, you know. 2-2 count, 2 outs. He's going to squeeze it. Tough play down the line. He's going to bat it down and try to touch first. He doesn't.
Oh, was he safe there?
He looked safe to me. And the ball came out anyway, but even if it didn't, I think he was safe. So a diving play. Bobbles it a little bit. Crawls his way to the bag to try to get the tag in time, but it's not in time, and the ball came away anyway. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Still 6-5, Barstow with the lead. And we kind of felt it coming. The pressure was rising. Vikings had some momentum. And let's see if the Coyotes can find a way to punch back. It's a fast mound visit here.
Keep him in there.
If you see the pitching coach come out, it's just going to be a visit.
Trying to bring up Baggery. He's 0 for 4. This is the guy the Coyotes probably want to see. Doesn't have a strikeout, though, so he's been putting the ball in play.
On bases loaded, we have to be really careful here. One swing in the back can open this thing up. And dribbles it foul for strike 1. Kent got the pitch he needed. And induced the ground ball. It's a tough play for the third baseman. Probably one he should have made, though.
Yeah, if he could have stayed on his feet there, I think he easily taps third in time.
It did go in the book as a hit. Here's the pitch, and a big swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Had him way out in front of that one.
Throwaways pitch.
I stand corrected. The book just let me know that they did rule that one an error.
Got him.
And got him swinging. So a big strikeout to limit the damage, and they'll strand bases loaded, but they did get 3 runs and do have a lead. So stretch it out. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th, down 6-5.
off for your Coyotes. Number 13, Andrew Bay.
Welcome back, folks. First time today, Coyotes are down. 6-5 here in the bottom of the 7th. A 5-6-7 coming up for the Yotes.
Yeah, here's Andrew Bain. He's 1 for 1, 2 walks today.
Vargas back in for the Vikings. Looks like he took off the ski mask after working up a sweat in that first inning, getting out of a bases-loaded jam. A lot of first pitch breaking balls. And left that one upstairs again. So 1-0 count. Love to see some base runners.
Oh, come on.
And an inside breaking ball called for a strike. That was close. I don't know if that one was a strike. That's upstairs for a ball. We apologize for the new camera angle we're working with right now. The weather is definitely affecting some of the production. So 2-1 count. Here's the windup and the pitch. And swung through that breaking ball for strike 2. And I stand corrected. That is strike 3.
What?
Why?
I only saw 2.
You know, folks, I saw 2 as well, but I just thought I was wrong. The scoreboard had 2.
I'm pretty.
Number 5, Derry Couture.
So sorry for the call, a little bit of confusion. I thought that was the second strike. Still the people up here with me in the box, but I guess we might have missed something. Sorry, folks. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th.
I don't know what he was doing.
When I saw the catcher throw down a third, I was a little bit surprised because I just figured that was a second strike. But it seemed like nobody else on the field thought so we might be wrong. That's outside and high for ball 2. So hitters count. Couture has got to be sitting fastball here. I wouldn't even swing at the breaking ball. He threw the breaking ball, and it's upstairs for ball. So 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. And he hit him.
Why couldn't the first base umpire possibly call this? Because it's in between innings. He still would have, but then why did Bain get a strike on it?
So I'm getting...
Jorge Amaya.
So there might have been an in-between inning pitch clock violation on the hitter, which would have given him a strike to start it off. So that does sound like it makes sense. We missed it up here.
It took too long to get into the batter's box.
Probably took too long to get into the batter's box. Pitch clock was probably down. Not much of an explanation from the ump on the field, unless we just missed it.
I did see them. There was some commotion to start the inning with Bain. So
Okay. So that makes more sense. So we knew we saw 2 strikes, at least. And just like that, 2-0 count, 1 out, man on first.
Amaya up to bat. He's 1 for 3 today.
And that's going to paint the corner for strike 1. Yeah, a couple really strange calls today. You had the runner's interference earlier, and now pitch clock violation for a strike. So that's what you get from baseball. That's why the sport is the best. You see something new every day.
3-1 here.
Dead red on a fastball. Would love to see him drive it. And it's going to be upstairs. Good eye for a ball. Past the bat, first and second, 1 out. The Coyotes have something cooking.
Vargas's control isn't the best.
Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now then, number 28, Gabe Duca.
Here comes Duco.
Duco's 1 for 2 today. With a walk as well, I believe. They're going to talk to Vargas.
We're going to have a mound visit. going to talk about their defensive alignment during this visit as well. It looks like Coso's manager, Justice Scott, trying to get an explanation from one of the umpires as well. Strange baseball game, folks. With the wind and everything, it's just been a weird one. Well, we got a good one. It's a one-run game here late in the latter half. Back and forth. Coso struck first. Had a 4-0 lead. Vikings punch back. We'll see if Coso can respond again.
Big spot for Gabe here.
First pitch. If it stays fair, it's going to be trouble, and it will. It's down for a base hit.
Couture's going home.
A little bit of a... I don't know what Amaya was doing at first. He got frozen. A terrible read by the base runner. He should have been off and going to third. But, hey, doesn't matter because the game is tied 6-6 with a clutch hit from Duco. Little bit of a base running error, though. He's going to go. He's going to make that read.
He would have at least been at third by here. He's 1 out.
Exactly.
All right, Hector up to bat.
Yeah, exactly. What we're talking about in the box is at least when you have the secondary lead, you have a few steps. He just went back to the base. Just a misread.
Hector.
That's ripped. That could be a double play. Over to short,
that.
short over to first, and it's going to get past him. And here comes the runner. They will score. The Coyotes take the lead.
And Hector's in at second. Let's go.
Almost a double play, but the shortstop overthrew it. And add a play, the runners will advance to second and to home, and just like that, the Coyotes take the lead again, 7-6. What a game, McKaylee. Back and forth we go.
It's been a fun one.
Like we've been saying all day, just put the ball in play, and good things will happen.
I don't think that there was any interference on the first
There
base
is
bat there. There's
no way they can call an interference here. We will riot.
What are we talking about?
No chance. Umpires definitely inserting themselves into this one.
I mean,
like we see all too often. Well, it seems like in every sport lately.
Yeah, no.
I will say the home plate ump has been solid today overall. But what are we talking about? It's a good way to kill our momentum.
Just Barstow trying to get a cheap one.
Good poise from manager Justice Scott. I would definitely be chirping a little bit. 2 runs have scored. Man on second, 2 out, 7-6. Coyote lead in this wild game.
I think he just wanted the umps to talk about it. I doubt he could expect to actually get that call.
First pitch just missed for a ball. A little bit too much outside, it looked like.
London at the plate, 2 for 4, 2 strikeouts.
And ball 2. The top of the order, back up. Trujillo on deck with his 3 hits.
I'm loving hearing these bullpens chirp back and forth at each other each inning.
3-0 count. The dugouts are definitely lively. We love to hear it. Hope my volleyball girls are taking notes. That's how the benches should be. And that's ball 4.
Barstow brought the energy first.
Now batting, number 34, Hayden Trujillo.
Is it too early in the season to call him Mr. Clutch? Because he has been clutch lately.
It is too early. It is too early.
3 for 3 with a walk today. He's been on base 4 times. And he rips
crushed.
it into the gap. Trujillo does it again. It's going to roll all the way to the wall.
Hector's coming around.
Trujillo's going to route second
London's coming around.
for his second triple of the game.
All right, we can call him.
Trujillo does it again.
Mr. Clutch, we can call him it.
I'm saying 9-6. Your Coyotes with the lead and building it. This kid is just red hot. 4 for 4 on base 5 times today.
3 RBIs.
First pitch swinging. Wow.
Looks like the Vikings are going to make a pitching change now.
What a game of baseball we have for you today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to get a pitching change, and we're going to take a couple minutes. We'll be right back, folks.
Now batting, number 30, Christian Wilkes.
Welcome back, folks. 9-6, Yotes lead in the bottom of the seventh. It has been a truly wild baseball game.
Pitching change for the Vikings, Aiden Vasquez comes in. Sophomore from Denver Montessori High School. He's pitched 6 innings this year. He's got a 14 ERA, so not a great start to the season for Aiden.
Paints the corner there for strike one. Doesn't look like he has much velo, so got to expect him to use the corners, probably use his junk. But we will see. Big leg kick and the pitch from the righty.
Wilkes is 0 for 3 today with a strikeout and a walk. Still looking for his first hit since returning from injury. Trujillo at third.
Here comes this all-important fourth run that we talk about again. We're up by 3. We'd love to be up by 4 going into the 8th. And, try to hit that with his 9-iron. It's going to be strike 2. Wilkes with the open stance. He loads and watches that one for ball 2. Here in the 4-run bottom of the 7th. Looking for a 5th. Comes the big righty with the big leg kick. And misses badly again. Here comes the payoff. 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom 7, 3-run lead for the Yotes, man on third.
Wilkes finds himself in these 3-2 counts a lot.
He does. He definitely sees a lot of pitches. And here comes the payoff. Ball 4, great walk, and a bat flip after.
Here comes Cheese.
We got some players in the booth with us, so we're learning the nicknames as we go here. They call him Cheese, so we will.
44, David Ignacio.
Some of the guys in the bullpen are cold, so they're hanging out in the heater. Nice to see him up here with us. And first and third, 2 outs, bottom 7.
Cheese is 2 for 4 today.
Opportunity to get some more. Wilkes with a pretty big lead at first. And that will get down for another base hit and another Coyote run. What a response by this ball club to give up the lead and to punch back with a 5-run bottom of the 7th to go up 10-6, and that's their 14th hit of the game.
Now batting, number 13, Andrew Bain.
We've talked about this group's resiliency all season, and we're seeing it on full display today.
And here's Bain, 1 for 2, 2 walks today. He's also got a strikeout. Looking to add.
Let's see a homer and open this thing up. Just wait on your pitch and turn on one. Here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the line, but foul. Just missed it. Third baseman is hugging the line a little bit, so would have been a close play if it stayed fair.
That's right. They're definitely
seeing
seeing
him.
Vasquez.
I mean, he's, his velo is down a little bit, so
Yeah.
just got to be patient and wait on your pitch. Big lead at second. He's bouncing around. It's going to be ball 2.
And Bain's got 2 walks today. Wouldn't mind seeing him get on base here with another one. Load him up. Then you have Couture coming up.
Just feel like this game is in territory of one swing away, really being an exclamation point. They're going to steal. It's a hit and run.
The win.
It's a high fly ball into the gap. It's going to be a tough play. It's getting down
Ground
off
rule
the
double.
warning track for a ground rule double. That hung up there for a long time, but hit it in exactly where the fielders weren't. And it's a stand-up ground rule double.
Does Cheese score, or does he have to go back to third?
He's going to have to go back to third.
Oh, they're counting it?
Oh,
no, they're putting him back.
There's no way. There's no
They're
way.
putting him back.
Which, this is the rule I talk about all the time. If he was past third, you should give him the run there. I'm just saying.
He wasn't, though.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't. He was midway to third base when it went over. He was just trying to steal one, I think.
He ripped that thing into the gap. And that just kept carrying. The wind took it a little bit. I thought that could have been a fly out off the bat.
Yeah, great job. Bain having a great game.
Another run in. Second and third. 2 outs. 11-6 now. Coso up.
And here's Couture.
First pitch. Ball again.
Derry's 1 for 2 today with 2 RBIs.
Catcher's made some pretty good plays to save it from the backstop. He has to do it here. The Cheese on third. He'll definitely score on a pass ball. He's throwing a lot of balls in the dirt. And another 2-0 count. Yeah, got to feel for Rafa a little bit. It was in line for the win. Won't get it, but he still had an amazing start with his 11 Ks and only 1 run given up.
Yeah.
And they gave him that pitch in the inside corner. That was close. Maybe painted the black, but. It's the pitch and way outside for ball 3. Vasquez having some trouble commanding since coming into this one. And Couture with the spot to really open this game up. Already a 6-run inning, 5-run lead. And just foul down the line.
Cheese almost got taken out there. Did you see that?
I did. Head on a swivel. A 3-2 count, 2 outs. And look at the difference in momentum now. Vikings dugout silent after the 6-run inning. Coyotes up and loud. And he hit him. That will load the bases. Looks like Barstow's going to leave him in. Nobody going in the bullpen.
It's been rough for Vasquez. It's coming in, walk, RBI single, and then a ground rule double, and then another walk.
Jorge Amaya.
Here comes Amaya with bases loaded, 2 outs. Looking to extend this lead and extend this inning. It's been a great one. First pitch swinging. That might fall. Long run and a great play. No! It pops out of his glove on his dive. That will score a run. And the Coyotes add another. The shortstop with a long run.
Is that 2?
Dives. It was in his glove, but when he hits the ground, it popped out. And that will score 2 more to extend this lead to 7. An 8-run bottom of the 7th for the Yotes. Wow.
Now batting, number 28, Gabe Duca.
Here's Duco.
And they batted around in the inning. And 16 hits. And looking to add to it. Now with a 7-run lead, you got to wonder who's coming in for the Yotes out of the bullpen. Now the game changes a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe Corey goes again.
I would probably go him again, yeah. Good eye, 1-1.
Duco's 2 for 3 with an RBI today. I believe he's also got a walk.
Back-to-back starts behind the plate for Duco, making the most of it. Just been consistently missing that pitch outside. So, weird moment by the pitcher there. Looked like he had a little bit of a stare down. 2-1 count, 2 outs, 2nd and 3rd. Big swing and a miss. Just swing through that breaking ball. Even the count at 2. So we knew coming in there would be a lot of runs today. 13 on 16 hits for the Yotes so far, with 2 innings to go. And probably 1 inning for the Yotes bats. And missed that pitch again. So 3-2 count, 2 outs. Comes the payoff pitch. Going the opposite way. That's going to drop.
It's going to score
for
2.
Another RBI base hit that will score 2.
What an inning for the Yotes.
You cannot stop these Yote bats. 10 runs in the bottom of the 7th. 15-6. Coso with the lead. And that is how you respond to blowing the lead.
Yep.
What a job.
Hector's up to bat again.
Let's keep it going. Somebody hit a bomb. It's the only thing we're missing, a nice home run. Just so I can call it selfishly. 15-6, 2 outs, bottom 7.
Hector's 0 for 2, 3 walks today.
Swing and a miss. And this is the life of, JUCO pitchers. They get left in a lot. That's why you see those inflated ERAs sometimes. You got to feel for them. So they're just leaving them out here. Still nobody going in the bullpen. Another ball, 3-1. A long inning here. I feel like we've been in the 7th forever, McKaylee. 13 total runs. Oh, and right on cue, the umpire was feeling the same way because that looked like ball 4.
Umpire's getting a little cold out there.
Whoa. All right. Full count, 2 outs. 10 have already scored this inning. You heard that correct. And swung on and missed. But a 10-run Cerro Coso inning to take the lead, 15-6. We're heading to the top of the 8th. We'll be right back.
Leading off number 4, Ezra Avoya.
Welcome back, folks. 15-6 here in the top of the 8th.
Amora up to bat here for the Vikings, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Very long game, approaching 3 hours here with all these runs. We were breezing by the first 5 innings, but all of a sudden,
That's what will happen when you, what was that, 10-run inning last
16 runs since the 5th.
Yeah.
So, buckle up. Might be here for a little while longer. It's a cold day and windy day. Seeing a lot of blankets in the crowd today.
It's better for
Nice 2-0 pitch there in the outside corner. So finally, looks like some guys are warming a little bit in the Viking bullpen. Oh, there's a chopper. It's going to be a tough play. Throws across the diamond and in
play.
time.
Looked like that took a weird hop.
It did, but absolutely no problem for Couture over at, oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
Hector.
That's Hector at
Yeah.
third. Couture's at short today.
Between Hector, Couture, and Minor, it seems like the 3 of them have been kind of rotating around those infield spots.
For sure. Hector didn't panic with that hop and just fired it over, trusted his arm. Would love to see some quick outs. Wind is picking up again. The rain has held off, which is nice. Looks like Ken has been falling behind hitters a little bit. He's just got to get it up a little bit. He's really, really low.
Yeah.
There it is again. He just bounces that one in for the 3rd ball. He's a big kid, standing on that mound at 6'5". And as a hitter facing a really tall pitcher, it just seems like it's coming in faster when it isn't sometimes. And lost him there for a 4-pitch walk. Definitely just want to throw strikes, let the defense make plays behind you with this big lead now. The last thing you want to do is give guys free walks.
Josh Vaughn up to bat here for the Vikings, 2 for 4.
And he's He's just having trouble locating right now with 5 straight balls.
Yeah.
Love to see him just fire a fastball, even if you get a lot of the plate. And trust your defense behind you. You got 9 runs to deal with. He tried, but he still missed. Looks like it was a little up and in.
All right.
2-0 count, 1 out. Here, top 8. Vikings down to about 5 outs to play with.
Just losing
Hold
it.
that one. He's losing them a little bit. That's 7 straight balls thrown from Ken after getting the first out of the inning. Coyotes do have some action in their bullpen.
Did well last inning to limit the damage a little bit once he got put in.
And there's a strike. It's a 3-1 count, 1 out.
Nice.
And that's in there for a strike, strike 2.
All right, he's battled back here, Jimmy.
Defense in double play depth. 1 ground ball in the middle of the infield will probably turn it. And just stays alive. Looked like he offered out a ball. Just got a piece of it. It's an absolutely crazy game. A lot has happened. I don't even know how to recap it. There's been so many moments.
Seems like forever ago that we did the double steal to score early in the game.
I mean, Echeverria was the story early on with 5 innings and 12 Ks, or 11 Ks rather, a career high for the freshman. He left this game when it was 4-1.
Corey's going to walk him.
And from 4-1, it went to 4-3, or 5-1, and then 5-3, and then 6-5, and then 15-6. So just back and forth until the Yotes just exploded in the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike.
Tristan Wells up to bat here. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI and a strikeout today. Comes up in a big spot for the Vikings if they want to get back into this one.
Yeah, still a massive lead for the Yotes, but we've seen anything can happen. And teams can put on a lot of runs quickly. So you don't want to mess around. You don't want to load up the bases here.
Corey got ahead of this at bat. It's good to see.
27 total hits between the 2 teams. A lot of action. And chopped it foul to stay alive. See, this is really where you want to see the waste pitch from Kent. I would love to see that slider in the dirt here and get him chasing. He just gave him an inside fastball. Perfect time for a slider in the dirt to get him to chase. And it looks like that's what the catcher wants. No, it went to the fastball and just missed. It was a good pitch. 1-2 count, 1 out. Top 8. He did throw him the slider in the dirt, but a good eye. Fortunately, he hasn't located that pitch great today, so didn't get a chase there. Now 2-2. Got to throw a strike here. And another inside pitch that's fouled off. Well, good job staying alive. If you're Wells, he's been a bright spot today for the Vikings lineup. Here comes Kent, out of the stretch. It's going to skip away from the catcher and advance the runners.
Well, that makes this next pitch that much bigger, Jimmy.
It does take away the double play opportunity. Now you have first base open. A walk doesn't kill you.
I'd like to see him strike him out here.
I think we all would, McKaylee. And he does not. Another ball in the dirt. So bases loaded, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. We do have a 9-run lead. But still, doesn't feel like any lead is safe.
Looks like they're sticking with Corey.
They're going to stick with Kent.
Going to bring up Berchowitz. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI today.
He's just going to throw some strikes. Can't walk guys with this big lead. Just try to pound the strike zone. And if you get hit a little bit, you get hit. And a diving grab over the shortstop, but he's going to have to eat it. And a run will score.
Limit some damage.
He limited the damage. He was smart, and I'm glad he didn't try to throw that over to first. He had no play at it. And Couture made the nice stop, but wisely just ate it, let the run score, and 15-7. We're going to have a pitching change. We're going to be right back in a couple minutes. And we got a pitching change here in the top of the 8th.
Andre Carrillo, sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada, in to pitch for the Yotes. He's got 2 appearances this year, 2 innings pitched with a 4.5 ERA. It's 1 earned run given up. Comes up in a huge spot here.
Here comes the righty. Pretty big leg kick.
Like to see him throw some strikes.
Looks like he's got some solid velocity. And we just need him to come in and throw some strikes. Absolutely. Here he comes out of the stretch. And a good pitch. It's a chopper up the middle. It's going to be a double play off. Tag second over to first. They got him in time. An inning-ending double play. Leaves the bases loaded. And only 1 run comes across for the Vikings. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 8th. Up 15-7. We'll be right back. Back to the top of the order we go with an 8-run lead here in the bottom of the 8th. So hopefully the last time we'll see the Yotes bat today.
Pitching change for the Vikings. We have Jose Munez, sophomore from Reed High School, and he's a freshman, excuse me. A 21 ERA so far this season, only 1.2 innings pitched, so not a great start, but he's going to eat up these innings here.
Another slow-throwing righty for the Vikings. I'm sure he has some solid breaking balls, but looks like that thing's coming in a little slow. So 2-1 count.
London up to bat here. 2 for 4. 2 strikeouts. I believe he also was walked.
A little behind that one, so 2-2 count to London. Wonder if the Coyotes go to the bench here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're staying with 1, 2, 3. And a swung on and missed, and the slow hook. It's a nice breaking ball to get him off balance for the strikeout. And here comes Trujillo. 4 for 4. Been on base 5 times.
3-run shot last game. Just on fire.
And let's see if it continues. He's got 2 triples. The kid is a dynamic player. You'll see him explode out of the box no matter what, which I love. You never know. High fly ball. And going to be caught in right field for the second out. I see even in that, he's screaming down the line on a pop out. Love to see it.
Number 30, Christian Wilkes.
Just going to bring Wilkes up. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 2 walks today.
Wilkes still looking to find his rhythm. Back from the IL. If they call it that at this level, I don't know. Not to be the old guy in the room, but it used to be called DL when I was playing. And bends that curveball back in for a strike. 2 outs. They're in the bottom of the 8th, still an 8-run Yote lead. And just missed for ball 2. There's the pitch. It's going to be dribbled out of play. Even the count at 2. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Munez done a good job since coming in this game. Getting some needed outs for the Vikings after the Yotes have exploded offensively. Wilkes, slow grounder to third baseman. He charges, throws across the diamond, and not in time. Beats it out. Looks like first baseman fell off the bag. Tough play for the third baseman to charge on that and throw across the diamond. And Wilkes hustled out of the box to beat that one out.
Hustled safely.
Did look a little gingerly with that hamstring.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to re-injure his hamstring, especially with the lead right now.
Yeah, hamstrings are tricky. Those can linger all season. I wonder if they pinch run him here. I mean, it looks like they're even looking at him at first. I mean,
Maybe talking about that call. But the first baseman's foot came off the bag.
they're talking about something, which I don't really understand. He was clearly off the base, and he clearly beat it out. Here comes Cheese. Steps back in with 2 outs.
Cheese 3 for 5 with an RBI today.
And brushed him off.
He hits
Up
the
and
matrix
in
there.
for a ball. And way outside for ball 2. Two-0 count, 2 outs. In this very long baseball game. We've hit the 3-hour mark, just about. And look out. Had to play for fall and strike 1. Big cut and followed back for strike 2. Hits on the Coyotes today. It's a pretty insane number. There's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. And that will do it for the 8th. We're headed to the 9th. Your Coyotes up 15-7, and we're 3 outs away from closing out this one. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in the top of the 9th. Coyotes up 15-7. It's been a wild one. If you stayed with us this whole time, I appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. And first pitch in there for a strike.
Jackson Francisco up to bat here, 0 for 2 with an RBI today.
And that's fouled out of play. Hopefully it doesn't hit a car. It will not. For a long strike 2.
Carrillo just throwing strikes. Love to see it.
It's going to be upstairs for a ball. 1-2 count. 22 total runs, 29 total hits. A lot of action. And it's going to be upstairs as well to even the count at 2. The temperature is definitely dropping as people are bundled up. Outside for ball 3. You don't want to lose him here. Had him 0-2. Just want to throw strikes. And he does. He gets a big swing and a miss for strike 3 in the first out of the 9th. Great pitch to challenge him. The high fastball.
Number 31, Daichi Suzuki.
Just going to bring up Daichi Suzuki. He's 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. Batting leadoff for the Vikings.
Great baseball name. A lot of Suzukis in the major leagues. And that first pitch is in there for a strike. And I'm pretty sure he's wearing Ichiro's number. I could be wrong. Was he 31? I mean, he kind of has his stance. I know Ichiro's a lefty, but I would guarantee that's his favorite player. And that's a base hit, just like Ichiro does.
Number 26, Ivan Bell.
Ichiro was 51, Jimmy.
Oh, dang. It was close.
Close. Maybe 51's not
Similar
available.
stance, though, with the low hands. Big swing and a miss there for strike 1. And the high socks, the whole package.
Maybe you just can't go over 50. And
I don't know. Maybe.
he picked 31.
Maybe so. And there's the pitch. Outside corner. Beautiful pitch there. Strike 2. I like what we've seen out of him out of the pen today. Looks like he's throwing hard.
He came in and got that double play, and I think
Yeah,
just
2-pitch
brought
double play.
brought that confidence into this inning.
He's doing his job. Looking to close this one out. He won't be in line for a save with the huge lead. But still, be some value in getting that 0 in the 9th after 2-3-1 in the 6th, 7th, and 8th for the Vikings. I know the pitching coach, Phil, would love to see his bullpen improve. It's going to be a wild pitch to the backstop.
Runner's going to get to second there.
So still 1 out, man on second, 8-run lead, 2-2 count. The Vikings would have to do something pretty miraculous to get this thing to 15. But you never know. Just got a piece to stay alive.
It's been a rough day for Baggery. He's 0 for 5 with a strikeout.
Not the production you need out of the 2-hole hitter.
Suzuki, that was his first base hit of the game as well. So top of the order, not having a good game for the Vikings.
And that's going to be a dribble at a shortstop. Zips it over to first and in time for the second out. Nice calm play by Couture. And he zipped that thing over to first in time.
Number 4, Ezra Amora.
So the Vikings are down to their last out. The Coyotes are 1 out away from their second straight win. And it looks like they're starting to get back on track.
Here's Ezra Amora, 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. Just continuing that trend of top of the order struggled today.
Great pitch there for a strike. He's got some stuff. I think this is the first time we've seen him in person.
It's only been used twice this year.
And, I mean, you can't beat the shoes. I like that new look of cleats that go to, like, the sneaker look, you know?
Yeah. He's got a ton of confidence right now. I'd like to see him finish this game with a strikeout.
0-2 count, 2 out, top 9. Vikings down to their last strike. And here comes the pitch. Just missed. Looked like he had the punch out. That was close. But we'll do it again. 1 pitch away. And the this chaotic game. 22 total runs. Here's the pitch. Ground ball picked by the pitcher. Well, great play. Tossed over to first. And the Coyotes with another big win. 15-7 over Barstow today. And the winning streak is up to 2. I want to thank everybody for watching today. I'm Jimmy Belushio on the mic with Michele Picozzi. We'll see you next time. Basketball game tomorrow, 6